Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Glamour. I'm your host Key Michel and welcome back to the show. So what is going on, everyone? I'm very happy to be back here with you all for another episode, and I also hope that everyone is having a great day thus far, as well as a great start to the month of April. Now, you all, I really feel as though April is giving the energy of new beginnings and a fresh start. That's the energy that April is giving me. So I'm definitely wishing you all a fresh start and also amazing and great new beginnings in each and every one of you all's lives. So with that being said, let's dive in to the topic for today. So the topic for today is confidence matters when it comes to your style. Confidence matters when it comes to your style. Now, this is very important when it comes to achieving your personal style, even when it comes to embracing and enhancing your personal style. Confidence truly matters. Confidence really matters. And I know in everything in life, not even just when it comes to your personal style, when it comes to several other areas in life, confidence matters, right? But a lot of times people fail to realize that confidence really matters when it comes to your personal style. And I really wanted to help anybody out there that is feeling like, you know what, they're just not feeling confident right now. They're not feeling their best. And I really wanted to break confidence up into two sections. So I wanted to talk to you all about confidence, how to achieve confidence when it comes to embracing who you are, and how to achieve confidence when it comes to loving, embracing, or finding your personal style. So let's start with the first part. How to achieve confidence or feel more confident about who you are. So the first way you can do this is by speaking positive affirmations or speaking life into your very own life. Now, you all, there's a lot of power in the tongue. There's a lot of power in the tongue. And, a lot of people oftentimes say that there's also life and death in the tongue. And what we tend to speak, especially if we state it repeatedly, right? It can oftentimes show up or manifest into our very own lives. So you want to strive to speak positive affirmations when it comes to who you are. Even if you make a mistake, right? And you're like, oh, I'm so dumb. That was so dumb of me. Your subconscious mind is going to take that in. It's going to take that as a literal fact. It's not going to dissect that as, oh, no, they're just joking. They don't mean that. No, your subconscious mind is going to take that in and is going to say, oh, you're saying you're dumb? Then that is exactly how you're going to be feeling about yourself moving forward. You're going to feel like you're dumb. You're going to feel like you're foolish, or whatever negative words that you're speaking about yourself. So really strive to speak more positive affirmations. And I know during those times in life where you're just not feeling your best, it can be really hard to speak positive affirmations. But it's during those hard times when positive affirmations are needed the most. They're needed the most. And they can really change your vibe around. They can really change your vibe around. Words have a lot of power, you all. They have a lot of power. And if you're someone that, you may tend to forget to speak positive affirmations, write them down and you can stick them somewhere that you will always see them, whether it's your bedroom door, walls in your bedroom, maybe your bathroom mirror, or somewhere in your car. Stick them up somewhere where you will always see them and you can repeat them every single day. There's actually a YouTuber, and while she's doing her morning routine of washing her face or brushing her teeth, she also states her positive affirmations just to herself in her head. So, as she's getting ready in the morning, she's just stating her positive affirmations. And she says it just is a great way to start off her day. It makes her feel really great about herself. So strive to find ways, to speak more positive affirmations and to, find those pockets, throughout your day to speak positive affirmations and, to look at yourself in a higher light. All right. I'm telling you that this will absolutely change the way you feel about yourself. It really will. It might sound, kind of corny right now to some people. I know some people are probably like, what? Speaking positive affirmation, especially if it's new. But I'm telling you all, this is something that will really change the way that you feel about yourself, especially if you are consistent with it, right? So that is number one, speaking positive affirmations. Number two is to reflect and write down the things that you like or appreciate about yourself. Now, I think this is so important, you all. Take some time, alone time, right? And spend time just reflecting on what you really love or appreciate about yourself. So not what other people love about you, you know, not what other people say that they love or they like about you or what they appreciate about you. This is all about you here. What do you love about yourself? What do you appreciate about yourself? And really spend time, spend that quality time, that alone time to do this exercise. You can write it down on, a piece of paper. You can just get a sheet of paper and write it down. Or maybe if you have a journal, you can make this a habit that you do this, every other day or every day. Or you can do this on the Notes app on your phone if you have an iPhone and just take some time, to jot down the things that you really love about yourself or appreciate about yourself. Now, if you're someone that struggles with confidence, doing this exercise is really going to allow you to look at yourself in a brand new light. And it's going to remind you of the power that is within. It's going to remind you of the power that is within, right? So take some time. Take some time. And even if the exercise is going a lot longer than you imagined it to go, right? That is fine. It's really important in life to take time to self-reflect, right? It's really important in life to do this. I think when we practice more intentional alone time is when we're really getting to know ourselves a lot better. So take some time to just reflect. What do you love about yourself? What do you appreciate about yourself? Or even think about the areas that you have grown in as a person. What habits, were you really struggling with in the past, but now you find yourself really excelling. Really think about those things and write them down. And I'm telling you, after this exercise, you will start to feel a lot more confident about who you are. You really will. And that is number two. Number three is to embrace what makes you unique. Embrace what makes you unique, you all. We are all unique. Each and every one of us are unique. All of us are unique. All of us, right? All of us. And it's so important for people to realize, like, wow, I am unique. I have my own individuality that I must embrace. So really take time to think about the things that make you unique and embrace those things, right? These can even be things that, you might be insecure about. Maybe people told you things about yourself and, maybe they were things that you weren't even insecure about before, but now you find yourself insecure about them due to what other people have told you about them. All right, so let me give you an example. So let's say you're someone that's tall, and you were never someone that felt insecure about your height. But all of a sudden, people made some comments about your height, so now you're feeling insecure about your height. You're feeling insecure about your height. Embrace that. And embrace that. That is your uniqueness. Embrace that. Let's say you're someone that's insecure about, I guess, your shoulders. Maybe people made fun of your shoulders back in the day. Or maybe your nose or your lips or your eyes, right? Embrace those things. Maybe people make fun of your personality. And you never had an issue with your personality until somebody came along and made fun of something about yourself, right? Embrace your personality. Embrace who you are. Embrace who you are. You got to really understand that there is never going to be another you in this lifetime. So you don't want to waste time thinking about, oh, I don't like the things that people made me not like about myself. Embrace all of those qualities. Embrace all of those qualities. Embrace your uniqueness. And essentially realize that you are unique. If you're someone that's never looked at yourself as a unique human being, realize right now that you are unique. You are unique. And that is indeed a beautiful thing. So that is number 3. So these are just 3 ways for you all to start feeling a lot more confident about who you are. But I can definitely add more. All right. And I'm sure you all can also add more. So if you feel as though after doing these 3 that, you start to think of more ways that you can start to embrace, your own confidence when it comes to who you are, dive into them. Dive into them. All right. So I wanted to leave you all with that. But let's now dive into how to feel confident about your personal style. All right. So number 1, stop caring about what people think. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Listen, you gotta stop caring about what people think about your personal style. You gotta stop caring about it. If you get dressed and the first thing on your mind is, what are people going to say about this? How are people going to feel about this outfit? You got it all messed up right there. It has nothing to do with anybody else. That is why it's called personal style, because it's personal. So you shouldn't even be getting dressed for the world. You should be getting dressed for yourself. Now, if people compliment your style along the way, that's nice, right? But it's for you. Your personal style is for you. How you dress is for you. How you choose to express who you are with your own style is for you. So if you're feeling like, oh man, I get dressed and I like the outfits that I wear, but I still don't feel confident about my style. I still really don't feel confident. I can guarantee that it's because you still care about what other people think. You still care about what other people think. And if it's not consciously, it can be subconsciously, right? You still care about what other people have to say or what they think about your personal style. And if you want to feel a lot more confident about your style, that is the number one way to feel a lot more confident about your personal style. Stop caring about what other people think about it. Stop caring about it, you all. Just stop caring about what other people think, what they have to say. Who cares? It is your style. So that is number 1. Number 2, whether it's in season or out of season, wear whatever you want to wear. Wear whatever you want to wear. If it's a current trend, if it's a past trend, wear whatever you want to wear. Always remember that when it comes to fashion, you create the rules. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, there's fashion rules. Oh, no. You create the rules. So if you see something that nobody is wearing in 2022, and this was a style that people were wearing in 2010, but you still like to wear that style, wear the style. Wear the style. It will probably be back, in fashion in 2025 anyways. So wear the style, right? Trends come around. They come and go. They come and go. But when it comes to your personal style, wear whatever you want. And always remember that you create your own fashion rules. You create your own fashion rules. So if you ever see these articles where people are saying, oh, the top 10 fashion rules that you should never break, or the top 20 fashion rules that you should never break, don't even pay attention to those rules. You create your own fashion rules. You create your own fashion rules. And always remember that. So whether it's in season or it's out of season, wear whatever you want to wear. Wear whatever you want to wear. And that is number 2. Number 3 is to experiment and have fun. Have fun with fashion. Have fun with fashion. Have fun with experimenting with your personal style. Have fun. This should be exciting. This should feel good, This shouldn't make you feel anxious. This shouldn't make you feel like, man, are people going to talk about me? What are they going to say? This should make you feel like, man, this is fun, man. I'm enjoying myself. I love experimenting with my style. Oh, I love the way this looks. You should feel so good about experimenting with your style, about wearing whatever you want to wear, about creating your own rules, about having your own personal style. Like, this should make you feel so good. So experiment and have a lot of fun. And always remember that you should be having fun when it comes to fashion. Have fun when it comes to fashion. And start to look at fashion as your own form of art, as self-expression. And when you view fashion from that lens, is when you're like, oh wow, no, this is very fun for me. Because now I'm really able to truly express myself. That's when it becomes liberating. And that is a feeling that everybody should feel and achieve when it comes to fashion. So once again, experiment and have a lot of fun. And these are 3 ways to feel confident about your style. But like I said, I'm sure there's more ways, right? Same when it comes to feeling more confident about who you are. There are definitely more ways that you can feel a lot more confident about your personal style. But I wanted to shorten out these lists to, ones that I really feel like if you practice these 3 for both of these groups, I can guarantee that you will feel a lot more confident about who you are and about your personal style. And always remember that this is a journey. So don't be so hard on yourself here. This is a journey. So even if I'm being transparent, right, and I'm telling you all, for instance, stop caring about what people think about your personal style, right? And if you're someone right now that is listening and you care about what people think about your personal style and you want to stop caring, understand that that's a journey, but don't be so hard on yourself about it. All right? Don't be so hard on yourself about it. It's a journey. It's simply a journey. And you should feel really proud that you actually want to embark on it. So confidence is something that also, it takes time. It takes time. And, when it comes to one's personal style, always remember that you gotta first look within to express what you want to express with your personal style. You gotta love who you are. You gotta embrace who you are. That matters a lot. That matters a lot. So I really hope that you all take time and really go through each of these ones that I stated here, you know, and be consistent. Be consistent. Remember that this is a journey. Don't be too hard on yourself and have fun. Have fun. Have fun. We're in the spring. If you are listening in the States, because I know I have people overseas that listen, shout out to each and every one of you all. But if you are listening from the States, we are in the springtime. This is a great time to experiment with your personal style. The summertime is coming right after that, and that's also a great time to experiment with your personal style. A great time. So have fun. Have fun. Have a lot of fun. Embrace who you are. Speak positive affirmations and love yourself. Love yourself, you all. Love yourself. Love yourself. All right? So I really hope that this episode resonates with somebody out there today. I always say, as long as I am empowering one person, I know I'm doing something right. So I really hope that this episode empowers or inspires somebody that is listening right now. I really, really do. And once again, understand that this is a journey. This is a journey. So don't be so hard on yourself. This is a journey. This is a journey. All right? So take time with the journey. Be patient with the journey when it comes to feeling confident about who you are and your personal style. And have fun. When it comes to fashion, have fun. Have fun. A lot of fun. And don't care about what anybody has to say about what you wear. Have fun. And watch how your confidence will start to grow. Watch how your confidence will start to grow. So you all, before I wrap this episode up, I want to leave you all with a couple of announcements. So the first announcement is, I'm laughing because I know you all already know what the announcement is about to be. So the first announcement is to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And shout out to everyone that has been subscribing thus far. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, you all. I have been posting videos, and I will continue to do so. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the first announcement. The second announcement is there are new articles up on the website. A lot of new great articles up on the website. A lot of new great articles when it comes to style tips. So if you are someone tuning in right now and you want to feel a lot more confident about, who you are and your personal style, there are a lot of great articles up on the site right now that will support you with this journey. So definitely check out the Key to Fashion website and check out the new articles that are up on the site. So that is the second announcement. The third announcement is that there are new gems up on the website. There will be new gems up on the website this week. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has supported the Vintage store this past week. I really do appreciate it. You all supporting the Vintage store. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And I'm over here like, is that the last announcement? Yeah, that is the last announcement. I really do have to start writing down my announcements. I never do, and I'm just like winging it. And sometimes I'll forget things that I want to say to you all, and I'm like, well, you should write it down. But I actually like when it's a little bit authentic, but at the same time, there should be some structure. But all right, I'm going on a tangent, so let me stop. But yeah, you all, I really do appreciate you all tuning in. I really do. I definitely hope that in the month of April that we can get back to doing video. I know that a lot of people really enjoyed when I was doing the IG lives. A lot of people really did enjoy it, and I do want to get back to doing um, IG Lives. I know I had asked people if they would want me to do a second episode, and a lot of people were for that. So I was like, okay, maybe I can do one of the episodes, one of the weeks via the podcast streaming platforms, and then head back to doing a midweek episode on Instagram, on IG Live. But I'm still trying to figure out how to get the IG Live to work again for me, since the audio isn't working for IG Live or Instagram stories. So I'm really trying to figure that out. But I know that everything is going to happen at the right time when it's supposed to happen. So either way, I know I'm getting back to doing video. I know one day, sooner than later, I'll get back to doing the IG Lives again. But at the same time, I'm really grateful to just be here, being able to, still do the show on podcast streaming platforms. I really am grateful. I mean, talk about the millennial era. I know a lot of people like to talk about millennials and stuff. A lot of people have some negative things to say about millennials and Gen Zs, but hey, in this generation, we have a lot of things to be grateful for. The fact that I'm able to, do this show on a podcast streaming platforms, I'm very grateful for it. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out, you all. I'm really figuring it out because we are actually April actually makes the first year. Actually, is this the first year? The first year of the podcast streaming platforms. Yeah, because I started last year, so this is the first year. I got to get the exact date though, because I definitely would want to do a show on that day. I got to look up the exact date. It's actually coming up, but April definitely does make the first year because I started Vintage Glamour in 2020 in October. I started doing the podcast streams in April, and then now we're in April 2022. So yeah, this makes the first year of being on the podcast streaming platforms, and I'm really grateful. People from overseas have tuned in, and it's been really great. And I'm really grateful because you know being on podcast streaming platforms, sometimes you're like, I see that you all are tuning in, but sometimes, you just don't always know if the episodes are really resonating with people. You can base it on numbers, but you all reaching out to me and telling me that episodes really resonated with you all, um, always lets me know that I'm, doing the right thing, and I really appreciate you all feeling comfortable to come and just express that to me, because it always reminds me that I'm doing the right thing. Of course, Vintage Glamour was a way to continue to grow the Key to Fashion community, but I also really wanted to inspire and empower you all, and to get my voice out and to share my insight with you all, and to have people understand that there is, a true correlation between personal style and personal growth. There's a true correlation between our style and who we are as people. And, that's why, I love obviously discussing fashion and resale fashion on Vintage Glamour, but I also love coming here and engaging in topics about personal growth and lifestyle topics because they're really important. They really are. Especially with everything that we're currently going on, I think it's really, really important to talk about, personal growth and lifestyle topics, and to remind people that they can always get better with time, right? To remind people that they can always get better with time. So, with that being said, you all, as always, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Vintage Glamour, and I hope you all had a great one. Bye now.